Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim.
I'm Meredith.
And today on Ramblings, I got sick, she got injured, and we got tornadoes coming. Oh my gosh. We are back from our winter wonderland vacation.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It went well.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
The dog sledding, the snowmobiling, geocaching, the food,
Now we're
the
back to the
fellowship, and of course, snowboarding and skiing for them. There was an issue. Okay, so we left. You don't agree, or?
No, there was.
Oh my gosh.
You just make me laugh.
We left Sunday, right?
Yeah.
We flew out Sunday.
Wait. To get there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
to get there we went.
We
Sunday.
flew out Sunday, and the day before they canceled our snowmobiling reservations, and we got that taken care of. You guys saw that. The long lines, we time change, that we overcame all that. We got to a beautiful place there in Keystone. Had a great time. The day before we left, we planned on leaving Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Thursday night, I get sick as a dog.
Yeah, you were. You were the sickest I've seen you in a while, long while.
Probably ever, babe. Well, you were.
No. I mean, you
in
were
and out of sleep, so you really don't know what I was going through.
Yeah, I know. I think you've had one other time where your stomach was horrible like that over the past year.
Yeah. So my stomach got just totally turned inside out, and to save you the graphics of it.
People have already said they don't want you to talk about.
I was in the bathroom.
Remember?
From about 9 p.m. to about 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
About the midnight point, I see Meredith's medicine Ziploc bag with all her medicines. This girl comes prepared. I mean, we may have had 4 giant suitcases, 4 small suitcases, and 4 backpacks. And me and the kids needed 1, right? But you were prepared, right?
Right.
So I looked over at her medicine thing, and she had...
No, excuse me.
These little blue pills. Why you got little blue pills in your? They're a little.
It's Imodium.
They were little blue gel caps.
Which I don't. You should have woken me up sooner, but I think by the time I think I asked you at like 1 in the morning, like I think I have Imodium. You're like, I already found them. So
I found the Imodium, and you're allowed to take 2 on the first dose, then 1 after every subsequent BM. Well, that was about 30 minutes. So really in about 30 minutes, I took 4 gel caps, and you're only allowed to take 4 in a 24-hour period. It wasn't until about 5 a.m. that I stopped having to get up and go to the bathroom. I was still sick. I was still moaning and everything.
Yeah.
And I got 2 hours sleep, and then we had to get up and start packing to get out of the condo.
Yeah. So then you had to spend the day at a restaurant kind of thing, homeless. So that's the worst part. Whenever you get that sick, you're just, well, not the worst part, but one of the bad
the worst part.
One of the bad parts is, once your body stops, then you're exhausted, dehydrated, and you're also really dehydrated anyways out there because of the altitude and the thin air.
No humidity or anything.
So dry.
Yeah.
So it's already hard to stay hydrated. So I could tell that Friday you were hurting.
Speaking of hurting, the same day, Thursday, Meredith had an accident on the mountain.
Yeah.
So describe to us how that took place, because that was pretty harrowing.
Well, when you get off the lift,
ski lift,
there's an etiquette, and you're supposed to know how to do it. And this dumb young guy snowboarder doesn't say anything like, I don't know if I can get off that well or anything, and then gets off and plows into Willa and me, knocks us over. I mean, luckily you're not going that quickly, so that part's good. But with those long skis on your legs, and if they get turned the wrong way, it can really hurt. Like, I tweaked my knee. I tweaked my knee. I didn't think it was that bad when I fell, But then that night, I think it was the same as if
Same
you
night
have
I was sick, right?
If you have a car wreck, you know how they say, like, well, wait till the next day because the whiplash will get you. Basically, I had whiplash of the knee. And whenever I would be still or lay down for even an hour and try to get up, I was like, oh, I can't walk at all.
So the night I'm sick, she's over there going, oh, my knee. And then like if she got up to get water or or something, she was like, I can barely walk.
I was like dragging my leg.
She could barely walk. And so that morning, I make it through with my stomach issues. She makes it through with her knee pain. She took some ibuprofen, I think, whatever. And you got up and it hurt. And you said, I'm going to walk this off.
Yeah, because I could tell it felt like stiffness and pulled as opposed to like torn. So, and sure enough, I did. And then the kids and I still went skiing the last day, and it loosened up. But my whole body has been sore because I'm out of shape, and this is like the most exercise I get in the whole year. And so to go like day after day, I've been so sore. So the mornings are really stiff, but then I'll loosen up, and then it's better.
So our condo, I kept calling the villa, was 3 stories, right?
Yeah, I think it's a townhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Apple Health apps was like, you've done so many stairs, you've done more elevations than you, because I used to, at work, at the steel mill, steel mills are 170 feet tall, there's no elevator, and it was,
Oh, B.
10 stories and everything like that. And so I got lots of elevation changes, but I hadn't done that in a long time. And of course, I had my knee surgery, and then with low oxygen, that was tough. I mean, everybody, even her brother Drew, who's a military major, military police, I believe, security. I think that's what he does. So he's pretty fit. He's a pretty fit dude. He was like, whoo. These stairs in the condo are harder than the slopes because the slopes the lifts take you up and then you just come down, right?
But the really nice thing when you go from a really high altitude like that, then you come back to Tennessee. Woo! We could breathe and slept well when we got back, didn't we? We like couldn't even get ourselves out of the bed. Oh, it felt so
good. They skied after we checked out of the condo. I sat in a restaurant hoping I didn't have to use the bathroom, because the flight was that evening, and I'm like, I'm hoping this doesn't come back when the Imodium wears off, whatever, right?
No, I was a little worried about
luckily
the
it
flight.
Didn't. Yeah, luckily it didn't. The flight was, so we got to the airport, and you guys have seen all the TSA stuff, like Austin, Texas, and Birmingham, Alabama, and all these places that are just like lines out the door with TSA. Ours wasn't too bad.
Not only was it not bad, we didn't even stop walking.
You had pre-check.
In Denver, it was fast. I think it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So they had 2 separate areas, east and west. Excuse me. And we went down the east one, I think it was, and there was like 13 different entrances. So they had TSA agents working there. I don't know what all this hoopla on the news is. But.
Well, no, I think some other airports have it. Obviously, those pictures are problematic.
There was lines, but we got there early enough, and because Meredith, even if we're an hour late, we're an hour early, right?
Yeah, we were right on time though. We didn't have a lot of time
Traffic
to spare
coming in.
because also we wanted to ski. The kids and I skied until the last minute. So
guys, we took a route back from Keystone to Denver. That was, I think, the most beautiful route I've ever taken in my life. I can't think of a more beautiful route. I've been to some pretty beautiful places, but Highway 6, leaving out of Keystone before Interstate 70, she was scared in some places.
I know, the only thing
avalanches.
I was like, slow down, this is steep. Oh my God.
No guardrails. It's just because they built these roads, this Highway 6 on the edge of these mountains.
A guardrail honestly won't do anything.
No.
At that point, I guess it could do a little bit.
And guys, you could see remnants of avalanches where the plows had come through and plowed through the avalanche on the road. A semi-truck goes by and the snow is as tall as a semi-truck right at the edge of the road. That was an avalanche.
I know, yeah.
And but the views were amazing because there was still lots of snow. And I'm Mr. Temperature, right? It was at base camp in Keystone, it was like 50 some odd degrees. Remember, it was getting slushy that day?
It was really getting slushy. In fact, I think if we had ski, I hope they get another snowfall because it's getting very difficult to ski towards the end. Yeah.
So we left out. It was like 50 some odd degrees. We went up these mountains. And I bet we were at 12,000 feet in some of those roads. I mean, normally you're not that high, but we climbed because we were. Let's see, it was 12,400 feet at Keystone, I believe, right?
Baby, I have no earthly idea.
And we're a few thousand feet below that at base camp. Well, we elevated, we climbed, and it got down to 36 degrees on the highway, and then we came down into Denver, and it was in the 60s.
I know. Tim kept reading the temperature. He goes, "We're at 50 degrees. We're at 30 degrees. We're at 60 degrees. We're at 7." Like, I was just like, oh my goodness.
Well, so we made our trip to Memphis, and as soon as the plane landed and they ventilated the cabin, the humidity immediately hit me. I was like, oh, my sinuses just like swole up immediately.
Well,
and the dry, cold air of Denver was amazing.
The truth is, babe, it's not even that humid right now here. There's some times where I've traveled and come back to Memphis and you get hit like with just this slush of sauna, like wet all over your face. You're just like drenched in the humidity. It's gross. When it's really hot in the summer, right after it rains too.
I left with this little cough. It got better while we were there, and it's back. And remember we took our allergy test. My allergies from trees were not that high, but the roof of my truck is yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the pollen.
Yeah.
And I don't care. It's still tightening my chest up a little bit. But so we got home at midnight or 11:30ish. Well, we had to stop off at. We're going to stop off at McDonald's, and those people don't know what's going on.
No, it's crazy. But also, Willa likes McDonald's. She makes us go to McDonald's all the time. And I wasn't really even in the mood to stop. But what convinced me was crystals. Because I haven't had a crystal probably 10 or 15 years. I don't know why. Because, they are nostalgic for me because my dad used to get bags of crystals. I think they were like 20 cents back then. As opposed to like $4.
So if you don't know what crystals are, they're like White Castles for you Northerners. Crystals the South, White Castle, two separate companies. They do them a little bit differently. The little meat patties with I think Crystal cuts holes in them and fries it with the onion, and White Castle doesn't put holes in them. I think that's about the really difference.
I like Crystals better, but I think White Castles are a little more substantial. Like Crystals is truly like junk food. I don't even know if it's real meat. But it's delicious. Yeah,
we call them belly busters. So we went to McDonald's to drive through, and there was two lines, and one line went even up at the. We like freaked out. So we sat there for like a couple minutes. We were like, no, we're gonna go to Crystal. So we went over to Crystal, and the line was really short, and it took forever. I go, we're back in Memphis because customer service in Denver was like Johnny on the spot, right? How can we help you, sir, ma'am? We'll get you what you need. Get you out the door. Hopefully you had a great day. Come to Memphis, what do you want?
Well, it was also midnight, but yeah. So anyways, we had some really good crystals, and it was delicious.
Yeah, we chowed on them on the way home. We got home, again, about 11:30, not quite midnight. And then, as Meredith said, that sleep was good.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm still I'm tired, and I got to get in gear, go back to work. Ugh. Nobody likes going back to work.
It was 80 degrees yesterday, and we had neighbors come over, and Willa loved the pool in Denver because it was a heated pool. He's like, Mama, the last night before we left, Mama, I want to go swimming. I can't swim at home. It's too cold. Well, we get back here, and the pool is clean, and it's cold. It's
Thanks
cold.
To you, baby. You've been cleaning the pool.
Team effort. Hudson helped too. We have neighbors come over, and the kids go swimming.
They all swim for a long time.
Yeah.
Did you get in the pool? No, I didn't.
I got my feet in the pool.
Did Christina got in the pool?
I think she did.
Yeah. I guess we were the only funny days.
Because we were only...
Which we should have got. Like, everyone says this cold plunge is really good for your body. I just can't bring myself to get into ice cold water.
I've read some test results of that recently. Let's talk about that. But not here, not today. So we ended up making an outside day of it. We had the neighbors over.
It was gorgeous.
We listened to music, played kickball.
Yes.
And
you tried to get me out like 3 times.
Okay.
And he wanted to get me out so bad.
I did it. I wanted to get her out so bad that I lost the game for our team. Because
you underestimated my speed.
3 times, or my terrible aim. 3 times she was running to first or second or third, and I caught the ball and I threw it at her, and she's like, woo, there, you know. And I'll say this. Apparently, a lot of people probably hadn't played much kickball or baseball. Mm-hmm. Whenever the pitcher or somebody gets the ball and you're going to throw it at them, or you're supposed to run behind them in case they miss to catch it, right? And I had nobody doing that. And then,
well, there's only teams of 3 or 4, so it's not like you. I mean, babe,
but
come on.
There's a thought
You're just
process.
not supposed to throw the ball.
You're probably not with the team we had. Yes, but I did it anyway. And every time I did that, her team would score like 4 runs. It'd be like, the guy I would get into, and she would.
Yeah, I think I had a grand slam.
Did you have a grand slam?
Yeah, I did. I think.
I think it was due to me throwing the ball at you.
Yeah, y'all were throwing the ball everywhere.
So we lost. I lost. My team lost. And I used to be really good at kickball. Now I was wearing Crocs.
Babe, I was wearing platform sandals. Remember?
Yeah. Well, but
and
remember,
running in them.
When you would kick, everybody would come up to the pitcher to catch, though.
Y'all's mistake.
Yeah.
Because then I kicked it far.
I did not kick very good. I'm left-handed, so I kept arcing it to the right, which would have been great, because we said if it hits the roof of the house, it's a home run, or over the fence in the pasture, it's a home run. Hudson, of course, was like the MVP, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why you let Hudson, Christina, and me all be on a team, because we're like
They picked teams. I was like, what the heck? They picked teams, the 2 team captains. I was like, do you guys understand what you just did?
Wait, who was the other captain?
Ethan.
He was on your team?
Ethan was on my team. Hudson,
he was
Ethan and Hudson. I'm like,
so Ethan didn't pick very well. He thought you'd be better.
No, me and Willa got picked last.
Oh.
Me and Willa were the 2 last picked. I'm like, dude.
Okay.
Well.
I guess he thought Joy would be better? No, wait, Joy's on my team?
Yeah, Joy was on your team.
Oh.
But I was not as good at kickball yesterday as I thought I would be. I mean, I should be able to kick that ball far, and I did not. I mean, I kicked it hard. It just was low. I was not getting elevation to it. So I didn't do that good. I take full responsibility for losing it for our team. It was my fault. I do apologize, because I kept wanting to get her out. Like, man, because me and her are pretty competitive. And I've never, ever in my life lost to as many events as I have to this lady right here. I mean, we play games of skill, she wins. We play games of aptitude, she wins. We play games of dexterity, she wins. I mean, the only thing I can pretty much win at is strength, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because and I'm not used to that. Normally, if it's a game of skill or of something like that, I'm usually the guy.
You're witty.
But no.
Some of it's luck. Plus, you get so into it, then sometimes you
make bad decisions. Yeah. But Willa is the champion of the memory game. She's good. Willa's.
No, I'm not good compared to Willa. I'm average.
Willa's
below average.
the bomb diggity.
Yeah.
But so yeah. Yesterday we made a fire. Or Meredith actually made the fire. Normally I'm the fire maker.
I made a fire for you because you love a fire pit.
I love a fire, and I know if I have fire smell on me, she gets real.
That's your cologne.
Yeah, she loves the fire smell on me.
No, it's just like cologne. It smells so good. I love a fire smell. It smells good.
Yeah, I don't have to eat oysters. I just have to put some fire on me.
We could never do a fire today, though. It would burn the whole county down with this wind.
So we had a fire. They ordered pizza. Pizza shortchanged us. Delivery. Meredith took care of it, though. They turned. The lawyer said, "I threatened to sue."
No, I didn't. I would never say that. He said, "No, I do not say that."
I'm the judge.
No, I don't say that. I do not say any of that. All I did was a call and say, "Hey, y'all didn't give us the cheesy bread," and they said, "Okay, we'll refund the $10." It was that easy.
I'm just kidding. But we had a great night. Went to bed, and guys, today we have been racing, and the storms are coming. I don't know if you guys can hear. We're in the barn because of the storm. It is 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds, and it is supposed to be way worse than that.
There was already a tree in the road on the way to Walmart. On the way back.
She went to Walmart to get to supplies because we just got back from vacation and the refrigerator's still messed up.
I got some groceries and dog food. We were out of dog food.
Hudson mowed the yard. I fed the animals and took care of the pool. Me and Hudson cleaned up all this stuff that was trying to fly around and everything. So we got all that done. She got home, put the food up, and now the storm should be here in the next couple hours. And it's going to last about 2 hours, and it is what they call that now, Torcon. They raised it to Torcon 5 for us. Tornado
I don't like storms
threat.
At all. It scares me.
High wind level 4, tornado threat level 5 now, I think. So we're going to close up the barn. Meredith had a good idea. Because hail usually precedes tornadoes, we're going to bring the Defender and the truck.
Put our cars in the barn.
Put our cars in the barn.
Space now.
Close up the doors. Latch them all so they,
Don't you think they're more likely to not blow off if they're latched and closed?
Yes. Well, and also I have that center thing now.
Yeah.
That anchors in the ground.
Yeah, because if we leave them open, they might get ripped. That door wouldn't get ripped off because it's a rolly door. I bet it'd be.
Well, it can get ripped out of its tracks, but the wind tunnel effect. I actually Googled it because she said, should we close the doors to the barn? I'm like, well, there's different trains of thought on this. So I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said, yes, secure the barn doors closed.
Okay.
So what do y'all think?
Thank goodness for ChatGPT.
I did call Grandma Carol, and she said everything's good right now on the ridge. She's gonna lay all my folding chairs down, and I asked her to close the generator, the solar tent. I have one end always open.
Okay.
She's gonna close that and then hopefully the windows tent doesn't blow away again. I got new straps on that where the windows are, the brand new Pella windows.
Nothing you can do about it till after the storm.
No, being over there is not gonna help because basically storm comes through tonight and I'll go tomorrow.
Plus, I don't like you in a camper during tornadoes. It's like your mom's house is secure.
Yeah,
your camper is not.
No. So cross my fingers, praying that everything on the ridge, is if not. But I got insurance. I have insurance now. Thanks to Meredith said you need to get insurance. So not only do I have builder's insurance, I have just regular homeowner's insurance for a home that doesn't exist yet.
Well, it does in materials.
It does in materials, and
It's
also
not put together.
I got insurance on the outbuildings, the solar array and the power shed and all that. I have So she taught me into that.
We're gonna hope that we don't need to utilize any of that, and everyone in the South hopefully will stay safe today.
Yep.
Prayers for everyone.
Because if you guys saw what happened in Indiana and Illinois earlier this week,
oh gosh, I know.
Cantaloupe size hail, we do not want that. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. I don't even want to think about that. But I'm feeling better. As far as the gut, I still have a little tight chest. And again, I think it's just just the stuff in the air. Meredith's knee is better. The vacation was amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the ramblings. So I did a daily rambling every single day of the trip. And what I think I'm going to do is Meredith and I are going to sit down. I'm going to get all of the snowboarding and skiing footage from every day, and we'll do a family vacation video of all the skiing and snowboarding, and then we'll kind of talk about each day and how you went to the bowl and all that stuff, kind of a little more. And a lot of the viewers may not be interested, some might, but really I'm doing this more for a family vacation video.
Yeah. No, that's so nice, baby.
And then what I'm going to do for RidgeLife, I believe, is to do a family vacation video of all the individual days, taking the best pieces of it and making a RidgeLife video.
Okay.
So 1 hour premiere on RidgeLife.
Cool.
A lot of the viewers actually suggested that. Said, hey, just do your daily videos, put them all together. Because some people just don't want to see they just want to see the whole thing.
Okay.
And so there'll be little pieces of snowboarding and skiing, dog sledding, snowmobiling, fun stuff around,
I think you need to film some of these trees blowing. My word.
Yeah, and man, the dogwoods are blooming, the redbuds are blooming, even the oaks are blooming. The pecan's not quite, but the oaks are starting to bloom.
Okay,
now.
didn't you tell me pecans don't make pecans every year?
They do not. I believe there are guys, correct me if I'm wrong, is there like a every other year or a 7-year or there's...
That's a big difference, 7 or every
I
other.
know. Doesn't know how pecans produce.
I feel like you told me 3.
Yeah,
we clearly have no idea.
No, I have no idea. I've had pecan trees before, and I know that some years this one would produce, and it's all about pollinating and each other, having other trees to... Because if you have them and they're not in sync, then...
How many pecan trees do I have?
Oh my gosh, you've got 100-year-old pecan trees. You've got at least...
Like 3?
At least 3, I think. And they're
3,
huge.
they're monsters.
Yeah, one's right over the pool. It fills the pool up with pecans.
I never even knew that they were pecans. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what pecans look like in a pie.
Yeah, they don't. But yeah, so we're gonna hunker down here. The animals all have lean-to sheds. Are those run-in sheds? Are they secured to the ground?
They are. They're deep anchored.
Anchored.
Like
okay.
They're anchored with this guy came out, he put them in this drill. And it went really down deep. It was like kind of a hammer drill that would put it like 3 or 4 feet deep.
Was the stake though, did it have like a spiral to it?
No, I think it was more like one that it goes down and it expands.
Oh.
Like the things you put in the wall. Mm-hmm. What are those things?
Yeah.
And what are those things when you drill a hole and then when you pull it back, it's like...
Yeah, the spring nut anchors, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Wing
I
nut,
think
yeah.
it was a little more like that, but they have wire on them too, so yeah, they're secured. Honestly, it's always a gamble with animals. Do you put them in the barn, but then they're trapped? Or do you put them in the pasture and hope they can run and be free and make smart choices? Like, there's not an easy answer for animals and tornadoes.
We were talking about this the other day. Apparently, the safest place to be in a tornado is strapped to a cow because cows can live through tornadoes. That's what she said. She said, cows are the most hardiest, animal. They can live through tornadoes. They can get picked up and dropped off 100 yards away. To me, if a cow can, you just strap yourself to a cow, you'll survive.
We had a really bad tornado come through here, and there were some farmers whose cows turned up fine, and they'd be scattered all over in like different pastures, like way too far away to have walked, and they jumped the fence or anything.
Yeah.
Like they clearly got blown, but those suckers are tough. But it's kind of like if you think about what we do to them in a rodeo, where we tie them down and do all that stuff, and they don't usually break a leg or anything. Their skin is. That's why
it's like leather.
It's leather. That's why we make leather.
It's like leather.
So their skin is tough, so they're tough. I did not say we should strap to a cow, though. I said the cows somehow manage to live. I said that we need to go underground. Always go underground.
Now, Meredith does have a storm shelter, and it's underground. And you did register it with the county, didn't you? Didn't you register it? I asked you to.
You did. I got the piece of paper.
You can do it online. You can do it online.
No, out here you can't.
Oh. In my county, you go online and you register it. And you register your storm shelter. That way, if there's your county gets hit, they have a location, you give them the GPS coordinates of your thing, and they can go right to it where the hatch door is.
Yeah.
And if the house is on top of it, they know exactly where it is by the GPS coordinates.
I did print the form out, and I'm pretty sure I sent it in, but at the same time, I'm not in the middle of nowhere. I'm at a 4-way stop, and
if somebody drives by and sees your house collapsed,
the whole town knows that's my house. Like, even the firemen, the police, they all know that that's my house. So if they were to drive by and there's just a slab, they would know to look for us. They would know. So
they'll know. They will know.
One thing you do need to do is secure the lid my lid on my storm shelter does not have it's not secured. Mm-hmm. So. All
right, guys, we're gonna go hunker down before the storms get here. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'm feeling much better. Meredith's knee is much better. We're back home, back at it. I got work to do on the ridge, and hopefully tomorrow when I get there, it's still there.
Oh, in the next rambling, stay tuned. We'll have to tell you about a show that we watched.
Oh.
That's a whole nother rambling.
Yes. Yes. All right, we won't even get into that. We won't even get into that. Okay, guys, love every single one of you. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always
100% free.
hit that notification bell to be
Notified anytime a new video comes out on one of our channels.
Woo, look at her! Guys, love every single one of you. Hopefully you stay safe in these storms. Until next time, have a blessed, blessed day. Keep rambling.
Go Ridge Life.
Woo! Mwah! Ooh, windy.